Hello, Army. The chaos in Tokyo wasn't just about popularity. Behind the airport hysteria and Taehyung's emotional tears during an interview, there's a hidden detail about Jungkook's bond that many people rarely notice. What really happened? Stay until the end to find out. But before we begin, make sure you're ready to love this moment. Welcome to Taekook Files. When chaos erupted in Tokyo, the arrival of Jungkook and Taehyung at the airport recently turned what is usually a calm atmosphere into one of the most iconic moments of the year. What was initially expected to be a normal arrival instantly transformed into a wave of screams, flashing cameras, and an explosion of reactions across social media worldwide. As these two pillars of BTS appeared at the arrival gate, the atmosphere shifted instantly. Thousands of people who had been waiting for hours, some even overnight, seemed to lose control in their overwhelming excitement. Even longtime armies who have followed their journey from the beginning admitted they had never felt energy this massive before. There was something different about their aura this time. Jungkook stepped forward first. He carried himself with calm confidence, radiating undeniable star power. His simple yet polished and high-fashion outfit quickly became a hot topic. Within minutes, every item he wore was being searched for online by fans. Not long after, Taehyung followed behind with his signature, worldwide handsome elegance. A small smile toward the crowd was enough to send the atmosphere into another wave of hysteria. But this wasn't just about visuals. What truly amazed everyone, even the airport staff, was the way they carried themselves. Surrounded by cameras and overwhelming noise, both remained calm, warm, and deeply appreciative of their fans. Witnesses described the moment as incredibly emotional. There was a sense of respect reflected in every movement they made. One small detail captured by amateur cameras immediately melted ARMY's hearts. As they walked through the security path, Jungkook slightly slowed his pace. He turned back, making sure he stayed beside Taehyung, ensuring his Hyung wouldn't be left behind in the crowd. To outsiders, this might seem simple, but to ARMY, it's undeniable proof of a bond without words, a trust and protection built over more than a decade. Even though only Jungkook and Taehyung were physically present that day, fans felt the presence of all the members. On social media, the most popular quote that day was, "When one member moves, all seven are always felt." The moment brought back memories of RM's firmness, Suga's honesty, J-Hope's energy, Jimin's softness, and V's unique charisma. In the eyes of the world, no BTS moment belongs to just one or two members. There is always the number 7 engraved within it. Interestingly, the crowd at Narita that day wasn't just made up of local Japanese fans. Thousands of armies from around the world flew thousands of miles just to catch a glimpse of them. Airport security worked extra hard, forming tight human barriers to keep pathways open. Yet, amidst the overwhelming density, one thing stood out clearly: respect. Fans reminded each other not to push, creating an extraordinary sense of harmony in the chaos. Some professional photographers even said that Jungkook and Taehyung's aura that day was hard to describe. There was a new maturity. Jungkook, once known as the energetic magne, now appeared calmer and more protective. Meanwhile, Taehyung, as the mat Hyung, showed gentle yet firm leadership. Small interactions like brief whispers or soft laughter at fans' banners proved that their bond has gone beyond co-workers. They are family. The Tokyo phenomenon was about longing. After spending so much time focusing on duties and individual projects, seeing these two pillars stand side by side in public again felt like a fresh surge of energy for the entire fandom. Hashtags about their arrival instantly topped global trending charts. Proving that BTS's influence hasn't faded, not even by 1%. But behind all the excitement and success, there was a deeper, more emotional side. Recently, an interview with Rolling Stone suddenly became very emotional. Taehyung, known as the cheerful mood maker, could no longer hold back his tears in front of Brian Hyatt. The room fell silent. This wasn't a performance for the camera. It was a raw human moment from an artist who has carried immense pressure behind his smile for years. As the conversation touched on sacrifice, longing for the stage, and their long journey, Taehyung's walls came down. His voice softened, his pauses grew longer, and his eyes filled with tears. Despite dominating global charts and selling out massive stadiums, their humility has never changed. Taehyung repeatedly bowed politely, and Jungkook greeted fans with gentle waves. They never forget the people who brought them to where they are today. Even as they entered their vehicle, they didn't rush to leave. They paused for a moment to give one last wave before the doors closed. That brief gesture proves one thing. Authenticity and sincerity are the reasons BTS continues to be loved by millions. But beyond all the noise, there is an even deeper layer. Once again, that Rolling Stone interview revealed something powerful. Taehyung, who has always been seen as bright and playful, couldn't hold back his tears in front of Brian Hyatt. The room fell silent. This wasn't staged drama, it was real. A genuine human moment from someone who has carried immense pressure for years. As the topic shifted to sacrifices in BTS's long journey, his emotional defenses broke down. His voice softened, his pauses lengthened, and his eyes welled up. Those tears were not a sign of weakness. On the contrary, they were the purest form of strength. Taehyung reminded us that behind every Billboard record and sold-out stadium, there are human beings who feel exhaustion, gratitude, and deep memories. They are not just global icons. They are 7 individuals who grew together from nothing and chose to remain true to themselves. Once again, they proved that even after conquering the world, their humility has never shifted. Even as they entered their vehicle in Tokyo, they didn't rush away. They paused briefly, giving one last sincere wave. That small gesture is exactly why BTS continues to be loved by millions. Their authenticity. What do you think? Did this Tokyo moment in Taehyung's emotional interview make you even prouder to be part of their journey? Share your thoughts in the comments. What about you? Does their return moment in Tokyo and Taehyung's emotional interview make you feel even more proud to be part of their long journey? Share your feelings in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the latest updates and in-depth analyses about BTS. I'm your narrator. See you in the next video. This video reflects personal opinions and interpretations and is created for entertainment purposes only, not as confirmed fact.